Here's our Funai track description.
And the description should just say speed, Mike. Man, this place has got some grip, and these cars are really fast tonight. Darrell, when they dive into turn 1, turn 3, over 200 miles an hour, and they're going to take a while to sort it out. They're going to be side by side, probably even 3 wide.
Probably even. I'm pretty sure you're right about that. 4 wide, maybe.
Another difficult thing, Mike, is we look at restarts. The front straightaway is relatively flat, and so when they try to get all that power to the ground, it wants to spin the wheels. That could be a key play in who's going to win this thing at the end, getting a good restart.
Let's have a look at the race format once again, because tonight is different from any other day or night of NASCAR Sprint Cup racing. These cars will race 20 laps. Caution flag laps will count. They'll have a competition yellow after 20 laps at halftime, if you will, and a pit stop is optional. And then in the second 20 laps, only the green flag laps will count.
Yeah, and this is where we were talking about. I think you got to do some gambling here. You got to think outside the box. Don't do what everybody else does. Do something different to be in the front when it counts.
Look at that TV screen.
I love that. Man, that thing is crystal clear. It's
Dale
like you're
Jr.
right in there.
We're in there with Dale Jr.
Before you decide you want one for your basement, it weighs 332 tons.
Yeah. I'll find a place for it.
All right.
Look at the size of that baby.
200 by 80, and they lit it up fully for the first time when we came on the air at 7 o'clock. The Sprint Showdown. First half, opening kickoff. David Reagan, A.J. Allmendinger. Pace car is in. And Reagan, second generation driver from Georgia, brings him to the line. Green flag, we're racing.
Boy, Brad Keselowski immediately gave a shot to A.J. Allmendinger to get him going. Whoa, Menard, bad loose down there in the middle of 1.
3 wide off turn 2 already. Marcus trying to stick his nose between Keselowski and Truex.
And he brings the 9 up high behind Keselowski. 2x2 into the corner with Reagan well out front. He will lead the first lap.
Yeah, Menard his car was really loose down in turn 1, but he's coming back now. We know he's fast.
Tony Raines bounced off the wall, but continues. Well, it's no one groove racetrack. They're 2 and 3 wide all the way back.
Martin Truex, a strong run through 1 and 2, got under Keselowski, and now shooting for Jeff Burton as they go into 1.
Truex is 56 on the move and into 4th place. Behind Reagan, Allmendinger, and Menard. Bobby Labonte got into the wall that lap.
Yeah, this track is just really, really slick, and we got trouble. Turn 1, the car. Oh, hard lick.
Landon Castle down to the bottom of the racetrack, and Derek Cope's car.
He just wanted to go straight.
Cope heavily damaged and slides into the mud in the infield.
Right away.
Boy, that 64 car of Cope rammed into 09 of Castle. I mean, he just hit him running wide open. That was a big hit.
Look, though, Darrell, Landon Castle's when the net's down. That means Landon's okay, or was able to lower the net himself. And the main part of the contact was to that left rear tire area. You can see just ahead of the tire, the door was still in pretty good shape. But, man, that was scary looking. Derek Cope didn't have anywhere to go.
No, it wasn't Derek's fault. It came right up in front of him. Castle came right up in front of him.
Now this happened back at about 22nd place, way deep in the field. Let's show you what happened.
I believe something happened to the 09 because you'll see him.
Look at there, left rear tire.
You see he's got smoke and
that's the left rear
tires
all
down.
Pieces.
And he's sideways getting in the corner. And now just hang on here because this is going to get big and ugly.
Check out that camera angle. Great work, guys.
Now watch this thing when it goes back up the hill. Here you think he's going to stay down. You think he's going to stay down. Go high, go high, go high. One made it. Bam.
Oh,
one
what
didn't.
a lick in the driver's door. On our Fox Exmo Extreme Slow-Mo Cam, both drivers have climbed from their cars. They are both okay.
Look at that rear spring bouncing through the air.
But that's just that's an incredible hit to the left rear of the 09 car.
These cars are amazing. The way you can run into each other and walk away. We just said both drivers are out. They walked away. I can't believe it. What an impact.
Landon Castle was 19th at the time of this crash that's put us under caution at lap 3 of the Sprint Showdown. Speed's coverage of the NASCAR Sprint Showdown, presented in part by Lowe's Consumer Credit Card. Choose 5% off everything every day when you use your Lowe's Consumer Credit Card. By Sunoco, the official fuel of NASCAR. Put the fuel of NASCAR in your car. And by Toyota. 6 laps complete under caution. You want to win big tonight? Speed's giving fans the chance to win a cash jackpot. Go to facebook.com/speed, click the like button at the top of the page, and if you've already registered, click win $10,000 on the left side bar and get ready to enter your bonus code. Stay tuned. Coming up, we'll show you the special bonus code to give you 10 additional sweepstakes entries.
Let's take a look at this again, Mike. This is just huge. It starts with the 09 car right here on the inside. You can see that he's got a left rear tire down. He knows it. From a spotter standpoint of view right here, Mike, you would be saying go high, because you would assume that he's going to go down. Got the wheels locked down, so you think, well, he's going to stay down there. He's going to stay down, go high. But as you can see, he's starting to drift back up the racetrack. The 30 car, Strimmy just makes it by, but the 09, nowhere to go.
What a great job by Joe Nemechek. You saw Joe, he anticipated maybe that car going back up the track. He went low, cleared the 09 of Landon Castle, and look at the destruction and damage. Rear spring flying through the air.
Spring going right there.
All kinds of action. And
now Derek Cope was trying to follow Strimmy through on the high side, saw the hole closing up, cut left, but could not get away from Castle.
He was committed.
Right.
He could not change course. I mean, you're going 160 miles an hour.
Yeah, a lot of people will say, even maybe faster than that, there are a lot of people say, why didn't you just go low? Well, once you go one way, you can't make that decision to go the other way. Nemechek's decision to go low was made well before you saw him going low. He felt like from what he saw, his best bet was to go to where Landon Castle was, thinking he wouldn't be there when he got there. Obviously, Joe was right, Derek was wrong.
And James Finch's car is torn up. Finch, who took delivery of a beautifully restored 67 Chevelle this weekend, and is parading it around the coach lot. That one looks pretty good. This one, not so much. Now, these laps count in this first 20-lap half of the Sprint Showdown. These laps are counting.
And this is also playing into these guys' strategy, Mike. Every lap that they put on these tires under caution means that's that many less at the end of the race will be on them if they choose not to change them. So as they get this lengthy caution here at the beginning of the race, when they race out to the midpoint, to the halftime, this could play into their strategy to say we're staying out.
Getting ready for the restart. Here are the drivers who stopped under this caution. Todd Bodine, Brian Keselowski, Tony Raines, Joe Nemechek, and Travis Kvapil. Boris Said took his car to the garage with some right side damage.
Joey Logano has raced up to the 15th place. You see him there in the orange cart, number 20. He's made his way past 6-8 cars already, so he's traveling.
Landon Castle released from the care center. He is okay. No free pass on this caution. Green flag.
Truex is ready to go, wasn't he?
Martin Truex, he's all over the back end of Allmendinger, trying to get him going. They may have the advantage on the outside. Oh, Martin pushed up right there in the middle of the corner.
But Dinger is going to exit turn 2 with the lead by half a car length. Can he hold it? No. Reagan comes storming back on the inside.
It's 2 fast forwards at the front of the field right now. Jack Roush says he's got the car to beat in David Reagan's car.
Menard looking in that bright yellow car in 3rd. Truex 4th.
Whoa.
Keselowski 5th.
Boy, AJ just slammed the door on Menard right there going through the trial.
He tried to slam it, Darrell.
Cost him his momentum, and Menard exits the corner in 2nd.
But here comes Allmendinger back on the outside, runs him down the hill, too. Didn't like that move he put on him on the front straightaway, I don't believe.
I think what we're seeing right there, Michael, is that steam under the hood.
And some under the helmet.
Yeah. Maybe a bit of that, too.
I think that's a fair call on both accounts.
3 wide right there. Joey Logano is on a tear, man. He is coming through the field.
Logano's number 20 and Travis Kvapil's David Gilliland's 34, and Bobby Labonte, who hasn't missed an all-star race since '95, right in the middle of it. Let's go down to the care center.
Landon Castle out of the care center. That was a huge hit. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
some laps. This is our car for next week. You know, these guys at Phoenix Racing work really hard, and it's tough. You know, this is the Open. You know, so you know, this stuff shouldn't happen on lap 2. But
did you know the tire went down to start it?
Yeah, I felt it going down, and I was lifting out of the throttle, you know, to try to save the car. It's just terrible, you know. It's you know, security benefits. Being a teacher today puts us in this race, you know, and they're going to put us in the next one. So, you know, hopefully we can do better next week with a different car.
Glad you're okay. Thanks, Larry.
Thanks, Dick. Derek Cope also checked and released at the Care Center. 12 down, 8 laps to halftime. And David Reagan finds himself getting reeled in by Paul Menard at the front as Casey Mears battles Dale Jr. There is the lead battle with Allmendinger third and Truex fourth.
Yeah, that halfway point's fast approaching, Darrell. These guys have got to make some serious decisions. I like the way this 27 car is handling. He looks to be closing in on the 6. Steve Burns, what are they saying down there with David Reagan?
Well, Michael, here's the issue for that 6-car David Reagan. He says, I'm a little bit on the splitter getting into turn 1. Matt Yoakum.
Labby told his driver, Paul Menard, take it easy, conservative early on until the pressures build up, because he was on the splitter. Now, as Michael mentioned, with his laps winding off and that key track position, Michael and Darrell, that 27 car, it's going to be hard to make that decision to pit.
Well, you know what I like about Menard? I know in practice he ran 20 laps, slowed down, like he was under caution, and then he ran 20 more laps to see what his car would do, and it did just fine.
I won a Daytona 500 with Slugger Labby, and I came to know really well that he's a gambler. He'll roll the dice. I predict with the way that car's driving, he probably won't come to pit road.
Yeah, with those caution laps, I think it's a no-brainer. I think you stay out.
5 laps to halftime, and 2 drivers who have never been in an all-star finale. David Reagan and Paul Menard out front.
Let me make that a my-brainer. I'm not sure about it anyway.
They are pulling away from Allmendinger, and Menard had run the fastest lap of this race. That now belongs to David Reagan, whose second lap is a 28.99.
That 6 car it's been bad fast. I mean, all year it's been bad fast. He's a guy that should be a guy that's going to win a race here pretty quick.
Battle for 11th. Gilliland and Earnhardt have been going at it, and Dale Jr. makes the pass.
And I mean a points paying race, a regular cup race. Got a good shot here tonight.
Matt?
Mike Jr.'s made it up to 12. That's where he restarted and dropped back a spot. His biggest issue, just getting back to the gas. Very unsecure feeling. He said it's comfortable getting in, but his exit is killing him.
Andy Lally has gone to the garage, joining Boris Said, Landon Castle, and Derek Cope. 3 laps to halftime.
You know, I'm almost thinking if I'm Paul Menard, I want to follow David Reagan right now. Make him be the first one to decide whether to go to pit road or not.
I want to, if I'm going to stay out, I want to save a little bit of my stuff.
5th place, Brad Keselowski, Marcus Ambrose, who got up to Keselowski's bumper and then dropped 2 car lengths back. Right behind them, side by side, Logano almost went to the dirt to pass Jeff Burton. That was very nearly a pass in the grass.
And you look, Logano started in the back of the field. He shot shotgun, and here he is, man. He is marching toward the front.
From 25th to 20th, and here it is, almost a pass in the grass, and this one was a pass.
Stuck that nose under there and moved Jeff Burton up and was able to get right on by.
Well, 1 lap to halftime, and it looks like David Reagan will lead it. Still stung by that Daytona 500 restart that perhaps cost him a win in the Great American Race. Reagan, who made his move too soon, appears to be able to hold off Paul Menard. Now they'll come past the halfway sign, and then likely on the back straightaway, NASCAR will wave the caution, and it'll be halftime.
And it'll be decision time.
I will say this. Lap times have fallen off a little bit more than I would have thought they would. That last time by 29.91, fast lap a second quicker at 28.99. That could factor into your decision. The caution's out.
All right, the field cycled through, so everyone took lap 20 under green, and the caution waves.